In this video, guys, I would like to speak about overloading methods. In the previous video, we spoke about overriding methods, and it's a part of polymorphism. But polymorphism has two parts or two methods, two situations: overriding and overloading. But be careful, because some programmers call it like the same. So it means for some programmers, overriding and overloading, it's completely the same thing. Okay, but some programmers would say, okay, but these two things are different, slightly different, but different. So what does it mean, overloading methods? Overloading methods, it's very similar to overriding methods. So here we have info for the class book, and we override this method info. So it means this method info override this method. Okay, so if I will run book2.info, and book2 is bestseller, so it's this method info is called. Okay, but sometimes this method, which overrides something different method, has more parameters than the previous methods. So if this method info will have more parameters than this method, some programmers call it overloading methods. Okay, so it means that you overload one method by another one. So you can see that it's a very similar to overriding methods. So let's go. Here we have only self parameter, correct? Here as well. So I can put here, for example, size, and the size will be size of the book. So for example, size will be small, medium, and large, and I will put it here. Okay, like this, something very simple. So it means that now if I will call the info method, I need to put here, okay, here the size. So it will be, for example, Harry Potter is medium size. So the size is small book, medium book, or large book. I will call it, and you can see that medium is here. Okay, so the point is, if this method override a different method, and this method has a different number of parameters from this method, we call it overloading methods. Okay, or we call it that we overload the method info. Okay, so once again, polymorphism has two parts: overriding methods, overloading methods. Overriding methods means that the method with the same name and same number of parameters override the method with the same name and same number of parameters. But overloading methods is very similar. The method with the same name overloading the method with the same name, but there are different number. There is different number of parameters. Okay, so one have, for example, one parameter, and the second can have two parameters. The first can have 5 parameters, and the second with the same name will have I don't know, 7 parameters. Okay, so that we call it overloading methods. So I hope, guys, that you understand, because the difference is very, very small.